Hi, welcome back to our 12th episode of Starpoint Gemini Warlords. Where in the last episode I did some explaining on trade and we got our weapons upgraded. We spent almost 25 million credits, 24 million, well, it's like 20 million credits or something like that. And we got our weapons upgraded. For now, we are actually going to go ahead, our fleet's still following us. We're going to come over here. Actually, we're going to use our T drives since I actually got a ton of them. Equipment, let's go and grab you and put our T drive here. It's always a good idea to have a lot of those, just because there will be times when you have to get somewhere quick, and the T drives, that's what the T drive is for. So let's go ahead and, I don't know what I'm doing, highlight. So pretty much every time a circle increases, every time it increases and the circle increases, that's using another T drive consumable. So I can, T drive all the way to here for the price of 1, up to here for 2, which I'm probably gonna do to see where the enemies are. But if I wanted to go farther, I can, and you can actually go pretty much anywhere in the system if you want. Like, we can go way down here if we want, but that's gonna be kind of a waste because I don't want to actually go down there quite yet. So let's just go ahead and let's T-drive all the way over here. And as you can tell, we move really fast. See, we're moving quite fast. And so it's out, and you still get, for exploring a new sector or new little hex, you still get a ton of not a ton of experience. You still get experience. So let's go ahead down this way and hunt for the fleet that's flying around, and as well as the outpost that's going to be here. So like I was saying earlier, or in the last episode, or was this episode? Last episode, I think it was. You need to take over the guard post and the fleet. Well, you don't have to take over the fleet. At least in this sector, you don't have to. But you have to take over the guard post. If there's not a guard post, that means there is a station, and you have to take over the station to take over the sector. I know for a fact in this sector, there's a guard post, and as well as a fleet and shipyard or a military station. So we'll go ahead and search for the ships. Sorry for breathing deep. We're also going to go ahead and we're going to just throw ourselves at the station, so you guys will actually be able to see what happens when you go and try to fight a station when you're not ready for it. I will save it before we do. Here is the outpost that we need to take out. Make sure our fleet is still following us. Yes, it is. And taking this sector out over is a good idea. I recommend trying to get it as soon as possible because it's going to give you an extra 2 mining, for minerals, that is. I'm going to go ahead and go forward. Let's go ahead and focus you guys. I'm going to pillage. Let's go ahead and disable you. And see, he died really quick, and that was without my fleet's help. So let's go ahead and continue on. Not quite all the way up to 40, so we must not be completely rested. Let's see. Let's go ahead. So it should be fairly easy. I think we'll be able to take this one over. Well, we'll have maybe not. We're gonna have a 25% chance or 15% number, and I don't know the exact number per ship. So I wish it would show you what number you needed to take over a bridge, but it just gives you a percentage. So we actually got it. That was really lucky. Get 500 minerals off of it, and is that the station, or is that? No, that's can't afford. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, it says it's spawned, but for some reason it's saying it's spawned, but it's not. there's a fleet somewhere. And scan and get rid of this. I think my fleet is dying because I can't see my fleet right at the moment. Okay, got rid of you. See, it shows that there's a fleet there, and I don't see where our fleet is at. See, it still shows there's a cruiser and 2 corvettes, but I don't see the cruisers or corvettes, so that might be a bug. So can I actually take you out? Or not? It doesn't look like it, and I don't think that does anything. So, yeah, it's not. So I'm gonna have to like warp out and warp back in. Hopefully that will help.
Engage sublight.
So hopefully, anyways, let's go ahead and go all the way over here. Try to get out, see if we can get that to fix itself. I may have to pause, like load out and then come back in. So let's go ahead. We won't be able to save out here because we're technically in combat. Let's see. And our fleet is not following us, so that this, I think, is a bug. It's bugged out right now, but I'm trying to fix it, so. Okay, and. So, yeah, we lost. Shit. We lost crap. I don't know how we lost stuff. That is just. See, I don't know. That just irritates the hell out of me. We lost stuff when we shouldn't have. That just irritates me. Oh well. It's a bug, but either way, we took it over once we actually left. There should be a fleet here that we should be able to take over. I'm guessing what happened is maybe the fleet was coming up this way and our fleet engaged. And it also engaged here as well. But let's go ahead and upgrade you, and we'll also build you. Let's see. We can't actually. Let's go ahead and move you over here. Okay, good. And nope. Let's go ahead and we'll follow you. So we actually have them in our sights now. Okay, you are fine. You are fine as well. Can't click on the other one. So let's go ahead and rehab you follow us. It doesn't look like they're coming out, so maybe we did actually end up fighting that fleet, but it was an invisible battle for some reason. We also got a second one of these. Also, so you guys know, you can come in here if you want. You can come in here, go to Ambassador, and you can say continue, relax. You can negotiate a peace treaty, peace, whatever. This will pretty much give you an alliance, which I do not want to do right now. At some point, I do want to take over that station. If you do that, these guys instantly become at war with you. Now, I do not want to do that because I actually want them to be friends. Because I want to have this this green line all the way up this way. What was it? It will be all the way down here while we take over all the red that's on this side. And that will make a lot of friends and stuff while we are conquering. And it will just give them a positive influence. So eventually they'll just turn green on their own. It's actually really nice. So let's go ahead and T drive.
Sequence countdown initiated.
Let's T drive to here. I know there's a guard post out here as well as a fleet, so I'm going to try to engage them separately. Also, if you come up here, we are making a zone income 3,600. Once we actually take over the area, we're going to get a bonus. If you look down below below the zone income, if I can talk correctly. The region bonus, we'll get that once we actually conquer this one. And region is pretty much, if you see a solid white line, that's part of one region. That's separate regions. If there's a dotted line, like these ones are, that's part of the same region. And once you actually complete a full region, you get a bonus. And I think this region is either 600 or 900 per month. So, but we'll find out here in a second. So let's go ahead and let the T drive finish.
We're entering hostile territory, Captain.
Okay, we can take over that if we want, but I'm not gonna. I do want. No, I'm just gonna keep going and ignore that fleet. Okay, they can follow us if they want. Please don't go over there and attack. Okay. I do want to take that, but I'm not too worried about it because we're going to be taking over this sector and it'll give it to us automatically. I wish we can actually build these relay satellites in all of our sectors, just so we can have like a constant view of everything. Because there's one here, there's one here, there's one there. There's not one in here. No, there is one here. I don't think all of them have it, but unless they changed that recently or in the last like patch or something like that. So since our last playthrough, that is. We'll go ahead and continue going through. If you actually hack one of these, you'll be able to see the whole zone and find out where everything's at. So that's the reason I'm kind of going straight for it. Because I think it's over here. But I could be wrong.
Captain.
Okay, you're just a satellite. I just want to make sure. Still have 3 fleets. Let's see. Shipbuilding. Do we have enough? No, we do not. I want to start building you as soon as we actually have enough. Let's go and slow down. Because I want to take out these things. Because they are, I think these are a random spawn.
Affirmative. Engage sublight.
Okay, just go ahead and let that go. Let's send our troops over here. Hopefully that's a good one. That's okay. Let's go ahead. See, our weapons just kill these things so fast. I'm gonna go ahead and pillage. Just because we need to get some pillage points. Let's see. Let's go ahead and boost our shields. Let's go ahead and disable you. Let's see. We're up to 47, so that's a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to take over this ship fairly easy. And go. Let's go ahead and really quick. Let's go ahead. Enhancements. Get these guys mounted. Send that off. And the bridge is captured. And so, fleet came in. So pretty much what it is. So when you actually take over a thing, if this does not pop up and your troopers return to your ship, this will that means you failed or just ran out of points. So pretty much, number 1 is you just salvage it. Number 2, you spend materials to make it part of your fleet, and it'll be back at your station. You can put it in your garage so you can fly it. You can sell it and just get money for it, which isn't a bad way to make money as well. Or you can send it to our research facility and actually get research on it and build it ourselves. But since we don't actually have that arm, like I said, we can't actually do that. So we're going to go ahead and salvage it. And we can't actually send over another troop until that one ship is gone. So let's go ahead and send you. And can I actually send you now? Yes, we can. We may have a chance on this one. We'll find out in just a second. Let's go ahead. disable you. And it didn't disable it. And that was kind of bad. You can still hit things with your when your troopers are on it. If you're trying to fire at something and your weapons go off, when, like, if you're trying to fight something and one of the ship that you have your troopers on flies in between your fire and whatever, they'll take random strains of damage. So just keep an eye, be warned about that. We don't have, since we this is our third fight. I doubt we're gonna be able to get anywhere, so I'm gonna just go ahead and try to get our to the shield generator. I think it should be the next one. It should give us 3 points once we actually do it. And yes, it is. So 16, we'll have a 100% chance. We'll have some points left over, so we're gonna actually have to pull our troopers back. And boom, 2 volleys. So nice. Was that a derelict or is that a? No, it's just cargo. So let's go ahead. There is that. So let's just go ahead and come over here and grab this. Let's go ahead and boost you. Let's see. Ship. Troopers. So we're at 32 of 50. They're exhausted. They're not going to be able to do anything of value for anything. Like, they won't be able to do anything. So pretty much when I send them over there, all I'm gonna try to do is do some pillaging. So let's go and slow down, send our troopers, and just move. This one has a decent chance of taking over. Let's go ahead and get closer so I can disable you. Do you. Send you. So let's see how much return we get. Up to 24. Sweet, that's not bad. We'll have a small chance. It's probably somewhere around like 30% chance to take the bridge. Maybe a little more than that, but 51% chance.
Impossible. Our cargo hold is full.
And they failed. So let's go ahead and oops. Didn't need to do all that. So they die really fast now. Let's go ahead, open cargo. I just want to see. Well, can't actually take them all because we're full. So let's go ahead. Now we have all of our zone. I'm just going to go ahead and build that and make sure that it's constructed. Let's go ahead and send out our fleet. And then I'll show you what we make. Also, like I said before, once you actually expand more and more, you'll start having more of these pop up. So you'll tend to not be able to finish them all before they reset. Let's go ahead. Now, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come up here. So now we are getting 900. See, we're getting 36, right? Just for the zones. And now we're getting 900 as well as 45 instead of 36. So we're getting a decent amount from just owning the stuff around it. So that's fairly nice. Okay, I want to take a look at our ships really quick. Let's see. Okay, where are you guys at? Okay, you're at 14. You're full, and you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send these guys up over here. I'm also going to go ahead and build our first tier 2. And that'll be fairly nice. And we're also, ourselves, are going to come up over here and down. So let's actually just go ahead and... yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'll bring you back in just a second. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my content, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.